Formerly known as the Mr Gay South African Pageant, provides a platform for proud gay men to step up and give back. It allows them the freedom to express their own true uniqueness. The competition has been running since 2014, and Mr Migra 2016, Oelof De Meyer, will be representing the country at Mr Migra World event in Malta from the 18th to the 24th of April 2016. He's in studio to share his excitement about going to Malta. Oelof, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, so just one of the things I want to rectify,
yes.
People want to, so it's now Mr Migra.
Yes, so previously there was Mr Gay South Africa, but it's a new license holder,
Okay.
so it's called Mr Migra South Africa.
Can you think back to that day when you were crowned Mr Migra? Standing there waiting for the names?
It was in 2013. I was part of the class.
Okay.
I did not win the Mr Migra in that year, but I was part of the class.
Yeah.
And because of the changeover in the licenses, I represent now Mr Migra because all the other contestants was associated with Mr Gay SA.
Okay. So this is a big competition, though,
Yes.
because you're off to Malta. How are you nervous? Are you excited?
I definitely was nervous 8 weeks ago when the announcement was made and they asked me to represent South Africa. And I'm busy working, I'm busy studying, and all this pressure just
It's a lot, huh?
Yeah, so, and then obviously, you need to go for a swimwear challenge. And with your work, you don't always get time to go to the gym and stuff. So I was like, strict diet, in the gym, need to look good. I'm giving 150% to give my best.
I know all about not having the time to go to gym, you can see. Let's talk about preparation for a world event like this, because that was one of the things we talked about a little bit before. Just how prepared are you for this competition? Because it's tough. It's the best in the world.
I think generally you need to stay up to date with all your news events. My Facebook mostly is I'm following all the gay news, read the articles. You need to know your general knowledge of the LGBT, what's happening in the world, what's current, what's the history as well. So for me, that is the most important part. You need to know and be in touch with the community to be able to be an ambassador to represent.
Talk about that ambassadorship. How have we shifted in terms of Mr Migra? I know that is the complete acceptance of the event. It is as tough as Mrs. South Africa or Miss South Africa in terms of that. Have you seen that shift in systems of society and how they accept this competition now?
So, although, yes, in South Africa we don't discriminate against gay people in South Africa. We're protected by the Constitution. But the social acceptance of gay people and the whole LGBT community is still an issue within South Africa.
Yeah, no, that we know.
So for me, it's creating a platform to raise awareness. That's the most important, so that people can see there is other people out there. Yeah.
As part of the charity work and giving back, what are some of the focuses that you as Mr Migra kind of focus on? One of the passions you said was kind of awareness.
Yes, so for me, I'm busy working with the breast cancer awareness, especially with women in the LGBT community, because they've got higher risk of getting breast cancer than other women of the general population. And the reason that is because obviously they're having children either late in their life or no children at all. So for me, it's also the lesbian women, when they go to their healthcare providers, they have a fear of being discriminated against, and we all know about collective rape that's happening in the communities. So they're scared to disclose this information, so they don't get the early detection. So just one of those platforms I'm utilizing to raise awareness and to say, listen, we need to be acknowledging of this.
One of the things you highlighted, and rightfully so, that it is protected within the Constitution, and socially there are pockets within South Africa where people are still struggling to understand. But generally there seems to be, like anything else now in life, it's part of who we are, part of a society. It's not only you, it represents our entire community of who we are.
Yeah. So I think the best thing is, especially being here on TV, is people see there's gay people out there and the social acceptance. Social media
because
awareness.
That's where we need to get to.
Yes, we are part of the community. Although we are a minority, we're still part of the community.
Okay, so what happens if you win Mr Migra worldwide? How do you then balance, I know you're studying part-time, but how do you then balance that very hectic schedule? Because it does increase dramatically if you win. What's your chances?
Sure, my chances, well, I'm giving 150% all the way. So, but I think the chances is very good. I'm thinking, coming from South Africa, we have got such a diversity of people here. And going globally, we can represent almost like a global impression of South Africa. So, but time management is the most important, I think, in anyone's life. And I will definitely need to have better time management, studies, work, and then representing.
I don't want to put you on the spot, but who's your toughest competition in Malta? Who do you think it is?
The Philippines got a very big following. It's got a very good team also behind him. So I'll definitely think Philippines. And there's some other guys, India, I'm rooting for India as well because...
Secretly?
Yes, because, there's also with the social acceptance in Indians got a lot of issues in the country.
Okay, fantastic. Very quickly, website, where can we go to follow you?
So I'm all over the social media as Oelof De Meyer, and they can also go to the Mr Migra Facebook page, so all the news are there. And then the official Mr Gay World page is also on Facebook.
Okay, let's check this out. Oelof De Meyer, he's in with a chance, but he reckons the Philippines could be the top one. It's the pageant coming up in Malta. You can log on to www.mrgaysouthafrica.co.za or follow them on their social pages called Mr Migra. We take an ad break. You don't go anywhere.